Sammi Secrets. Today I'm going to shoot a get ready with me video. This is my day-to-day makeup routine. Usually takes me about 5-10 minutes. I don't usually wear that much. I'm using 100% Arbonne Cosmetics. All of these products are vegan certified. They're gluten-free. They're free of all the harmful chemicals like parabens and phthalates. So if you're looking for cleaner, healthier products, definitely check them out. So if you want to get this look, 5-minute face, super easy, a few products, keep on watching. So I'm going to start with the Arbonne primer all over the face. And then I'm going to take a mixture of the neutral beige foundation along with the honey beige foundation. I'm kind of in a between stage right now because it's winter and I'm losing my tan, but that's okay because I'll get it back in California very soon. So I'm just mixing them together, and usually this matches pretty well, so I'm just dotting it everywhere. The beauty blender, and I'm going to blend this foundation out. I'm taking the medium concealer and I'm going to apply it under the eyes and any blemishes or areas that you need to brighten up. Take a fluffy brush and medium pressed powder, and I'm just going to seal all of our wet products with this powder product. Next I'm going to use Arbonne's new illuminating bronzer, which I'm obsessed with, love it. So it's a matte bronzer, and it just is really good for contouring, along with this small kabuki brush that comes with it. So I'm just putting a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to squeeze the brush a little bit to give me more of an angle to do a bit of contouring on the side of the cheek. And then once I have it about to the eyebrow from the edge of the ear going toward the mouth, then you can blend it out with the full brush. So this is really great also for anyone who has very fair skin. If you're finding a lot of other bronzers are too dark for you, then this is a great option. So I'm also applying it under the jawline here to give a little bit of structure, and then you can go on the sides of the temples above your eyebrow and blend it into the hairline as well. So now I'm going to take this Sheer Glow highlighter. You don't have to do this for an everyday look, but it's such a beautiful product, so I usually do. And you're gonna dot it along the top of the cheekbone here, and then you can put some in the corner of the eye and under the brow. And you could also go along the bridge of the nose and onto the forehead, right on the cupid's bow here, and on the chin. Take your beauty blender and blend that out. Next I'm going to do eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Victoria Lake palette, and I'm going to use the dark brown in this palette. Depending on what color of eyebrows you have, you can also, if you're blonder or you have lighter hair, you can use a little bit of the toffee eyeliner. That's a really good color for eyebrows. And just make sure that you brush your eyebrows out beforehand. I use an old mascara brush like this. That's just clean, and I just brush them up and then fill them in, and you can start at the bottom of your brow first. You're then going along the outer corner here, and you can bring it forward a little bit and almost fill in the edge. Then you're just going to brush up the line you made here and blend it in so that it's not too strong. So this is going with Sand, this color here, and just filling in the front of the brow. Then you can take a brow gel, put the brow where you want it to go. If you want to accentuate the outline of the brow a little bit, you can take your toffee eyeliner and just fill in the very outer lines of the brow. You don't really want to fill in the front because you want it to look nice and soft, but you can definitely corner it off a little bit more, or if you have any spaces that you find hard to fill with powder, this is a great way to make it a little bit more prominent, and you can blend it out with your angled brush after that. I'm going to use the Sunset blush, so it's just a really nice matte natural color. With Arbonne blushes, you literally need a little bit, like this is going to be a lot. You don't even need to top it off, just put a little bit on both cheeks, right on the apples, blend it back into the bronzer, and then if you find it's too much, or you want to blend it a little bit better, take your powder brush and just blend out the top and the bottom. I like to keep it really simple from day to day, so the only thing I really do on most days is I take a neutral color, which there's so many amazing colors with Arbonne, but I actually really like this bronzer in the Victoria Lake palette. I just put a little bit on my brush here. To put eyeshadow on your brush, you kind of want to dig it in like this. Don't be dusting, you're going to get it everywhere. It's not going to show up like you want on the eyes. You also want to make sure you have a good amount of concealer on your eyes or foundation from the beginning. That's going to make the color pigment show up properly. So if you're looking for bright colors, you need to make sure that you have a good amount of product on your eyes. All you need is the Arbonne concealer or foundation. You can add a bit of the Sheer Glow highlighter too, or even the primer beforehand. You don't need an eye primer, just use the regular primer on your eyes. When you apply your eyeshadow, you want to pat it on like this. You don't want to drag it and fluff it, because then you're not going to get the same pigment. You can make any of the Arbonne colors show up the same as it looks like in the palette on your eyes if you do this properly. So this is a really good technique that so many of you have been asking me for, so that's what I do. I basically just apply it on the whole lid and then blend it out in the crease until it's really nice and smooth here. Then I'm going to take an angle brush with the same color and just go on the bottom. You're almost creating a shade around the whole eye. So as you can see, it connects nicely with the shadow on the top, but there's no solid lines anywhere, and that's definitely what you want. And I'm going to use the lighter color in the Victoria Lake palette as well. You can use vanilla, you can use linen. I'm going to stick to the Victoria Lake palette again, and I'm going to use the darker brown. You could also use the green or the gray if you prefer, but I'm going to keep it to all kind of like brown tones today. That's usually what I end up doing. Yes, Maple. And I'm going to bring it along the bottom lash line, right along the lashes. You can go about halfway. And this is instead of an eyeliner, it's really nice and soft. You can even go a little bit farther out from your eye. That makes your eye look bigger. Then I'm going to take the same color and bring it on the top along the lash line as well. Okay, now I'm going to take the ebony eyeliner, so black, and I'm going to add a little tiny bit on the very corner of the lash line on the top and bottom. Again, it's just to accentuate. You're almost giving it your whole eye a fade. You started with the lighter brown, you went to the darker brown, and then you do a little bit of black. So I'm just going to take my angled brush and I'm just going to take the It's a Long Story mascara, and I'm going to apply it on both the tops and bottoms. Alright, so to finish off this look, I'm going to use the Ginger lip liner all over my lips as a base, and then I'm going to apply a lip gloss. You can choose any color that you like to wear on a daily basis. I'm going to use the Brown Sugar lip gloss. I love this color. It's a really nice brown neutral color. You can also just take a Q-tip and go around any areas you need to touch up. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your people. If you have requests for other tutorial videos you'd like me to make, please let me know in the comments. And remember to subscribe, for Sammi secrets coming to you all the time.